25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Philippine Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Denver Broncos. On the Tennessee sideline, Brian Callahan, age 41, looking to build on a rough 3-14 year one in his second season as the Titans head coach. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Broncos. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week one, and off we go on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So out come the Titans, and they are led, Greg, by Cam Ward. Same alma mater as you, University of Miami, the #1 overall pick in this past April's draft.
There's a lot to like about this young quarterback, and of course we're going to have to wait and see. Can he take advantage of this opportunity in front of him? But he has not been shy. He says, I know I can play at this level. I know that I can lead an NFL franchise, and we're going to get a shot to see it here, and I'm excited to see what he can do.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Yards to go.
Out of the gun, Ward in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito. He's into the sack column early in the season. A sack on this opening drive.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. Second season now for Bo Nix. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
34-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
They'll throw. It's Nix. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
That's good for a Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit.
Hit behind the line, and the ball is out. The Titans may have recovered, yes. Tennessee ball.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, but it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
The Titans offense ready to get going with their second possession. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals, convincing enough to overturn the call on the field. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Second down. Nix taking off, and he'll get down and avoid the head. Gain about 7, setting up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Nick's going to look to throw, and this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Intended for J.K.
All right, so in these 3rd and short, 3rd and mediums, we're kind of seeing teams around the league, Mike, kind of start shifting to more of a run-down philosophy where they say, okay, even if we don't pick it up, we still have 4th down. So many teams around the league are playing with that philosophy. In this case, they keep it in the air, falls incomplete, just brings up a challenging 4th down decision.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Titans offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They had a disappointing quick 3 and out on that opening drive. So they're trying to get here in a scoreless game with 1st and 10. He'll work forward for a couple. Jaquan McMillan in on the stop. Shotgun snap for Ward. Moving left, he runs with it. 3rd and a yard.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for the 1st down with Pollard. And that's going to be enough for a 1st down, taking this to the 34.
34-yard line. A gain of 4 yards.
1st and 10.
1st down.
From the gun, here's Ward. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
On the give, it's Pollard. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Throwing on 3rd down. Ward. Now he'll air one out. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
And we're seeing this all across the league, Mike. These running backs now, they're being used more and more in the passing game. But it's the downfield passing game we don't really see all of them have the ability to do. But in this case, it's a great route, good ball placement. Just didn't quite play the ball right downfield, and it's probably a ball he should have caught.
And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully. And that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. The Broncos offense ready for their 2nd possession. They had to punt on their opening drive. No damage done as of yet. Still scoreless here, and they'll pick it up 1st and 10. Uh-oh. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One play, 1 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. A run with Dobbins. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Sebastian Joseph Day in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on 2nd down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to 3rd. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for a Denver.
The run. This is McLaughlin. Had to push through that one tackler, but he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down. It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he will have a Broncos first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Play action now. It's Nix. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up
Draymond
2nd and
Jones.
18.
He gets into drop in. It's a loss of 8.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing. Nix. This pressure is relentless. They get him again. Draymond Jones. What a start for him. A 2nd sack now here in this opening quarter of play. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw is Nix. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a first down.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was brought down by Kevin.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they could play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 0-0 is the score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter. Here's a 3rd and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. Throwing is Nix. Trouble, and down he goes. Draymond Jones. He's been hard to handle, to say the least. That's now 3 sacks, 3 in the first half.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
What's his kick? Is good. And the Broncos will take a 3-0 lead. So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Nick Bonito. He's able to get to the quarterback for the 2nd time here in this first half. Back to throw is Ward. Lockett brings it in out wide. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Ward. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bonito. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
RPO, quick throw. There's Sutton. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the zone read, this is Nix.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
And the Broncos, 1st down.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Dobbins. And showing the quick feet there as he gets forward for a pickup of 3.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
It is 2nd and 6. He'll give it to Dobbins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. To throw is Nix. And that is incomplete.
Intended for J.K. Dobbins.
So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, smoke him down at the 23-yard line. The Titans offense ready to take over once again. They're still in search for their first points in this one. They're only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with the 1st down. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
On the tackle. A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 21-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Looking to throw, it's Ward. This one finds Lockett down the left side. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's good for a Titan 1st down. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Back at the 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Here's Ward. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Throwing is Ward. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Nick Bonito. What a first half. He's pulling together his 3rd sack of the game. Here's their punter now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Well, to say this defense has had their way in this first half here, Mike, would probably be the understatement of the game. I mean, that's now 6 sacks for this defense, and we haven't even gotten to halftime yet.
Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for the second time.
Fair catch, signaled for, and
The Titans offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. Crazy. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. There's a short one taken in by Helm. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4 brings up second down.
On second down, here's Pollard. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. First down for Tennessee.
And the Titans first down.
Opening carry of the game for Tyjae Spears. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back with more on this opening week. After this, we can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Again to Pollard, running right. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
The back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
And it's third down.
To throw is Ward. Short one there to Okonkwo. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Slides kick is good. And the Titans are on the board. They cut the lead to 6-3. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
1st and 10.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
They set up the screen for Dobbins. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
At the 47-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another Denver Broncos.
He'll get up and spike it, and let's check the clock. Maybe time for 2 plays here before the end of the half. Now, a second down throw for Nix. Off-balance throw. It's complete. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. Whoa! He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now it's Dobbins, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. This last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Second down, Nix. That one caught Devon Vele. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Titans offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
At the 38-yard line.
Third, they need 8. Out of the gun, Ward. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field. A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They send Sutton in motion. On the ground, here's Dobbins. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss on his way to a nice pickup of 7.
7-yard pickup. Brings up second.
On second down, it's Nix. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
That's good for a Denver.
Here's a run going left. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only one. From the 43, here's second and 8.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second down at the 43-yard line.
They'll go play action with Nix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway. Roger McCreary on the coverage.
Throwing. Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on fourth down.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Broncos add on to their lead. All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role. Who's going to walk away with a W? Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Titans offense ready to take over possession of the football. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. First and 10. Play fake, now Ward to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
These are the type of negative plays that you just can't allow to happen, especially when you find yourself trailing. They continue to lose chunks of yards on these sacks, and they want to claw themselves out of this hole. They're going to have to protect the quarterback.
Now it's Ward. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. That's how to dig yourself out of the hole. A pickup of 18. Much more manageable. 3rd and 2 coming up.
A pickup of 18 yards. It's third down.
They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
No gain on a quarterback sneak. That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
Fair catch signal and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Broncos offense headed back to take over once more. A first down throw for Nix. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Cortland Sutton. A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 23-yard line.
Now give on the ground. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Broncos.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pick.
And he'll get about 5.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10. A run now with McLaughlin. And a hard yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
Brings up second down.
Here's Nix to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third down and 8 yards to go.
Throwing is Nix. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Nix and the Broncos now will line up and go for two.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point.
They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for two. The lead remains right where it is. All right, Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. Jackson now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Ward, out quickly, it's Ridley. From the 31, here is 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Play action. Ward. This one is caught downfield by Ridley. 18 yards on the connection. That's good for a Titan 1st down. Play action, it's Ward. Here's a short throw, caught by Wiley. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Off play action, it's Ward. There's Okonkwo open left side. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd.
Ward to throw again. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key 3rd downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt, as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. To return, it's Mims. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Broncos offense about ready to take over once more. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here's a design run, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Jeffrey Simmons on the stop. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. Play action now. It's Nix. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Third down and 9. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. This one, fielded out beyond the 25. The Titans offense ready to get back to work.
At their own 32-yard line.
Now, first down throw for Ward. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
They'll run here with Pollard. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
He was brought down by
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
It'll be a pickup of 10. First down for Tennessee.
Titans first down.
From the gun, here's Ward. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Second down and 10.
Shotgun snap for Ward. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. Throwing is Ward. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They snap it to Ward. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down. The Broncos offense ready for this next possession, and this has been the start of the season you hope for. You held serve at home, have the lead here in the fourth quarter, and now it's all about leading down that clock. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2nd and 10.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up second down.
A run with Dobbins. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
A loss of 1. Brings up third down and 11.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
You know, there's a rule that's pretty simple when you're running routes against zone coverage, Mike. And it's as simple as, if you're open, stay open. Instead, you see the receiver here, he ends up running to a covered window, and it just clouds the vision of the quarterback. Instead of throwing into a wide open target, he's now forced to throw into a contested area.
The Titans offense ready to get back at it. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. To throw is Ward. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, Ward. Short one there to Okonkwo. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for third and 3. Looking to throw, it's Ward. And And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Nick Bonito, absolutely singular focus on right now. He's just picked up his 4th sack of the game.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the 4th quarter.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 13 pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Traditionally in 1st and 10, Mike, a defense is not playing for draw. So I think in this case, it was their quick reaction to the ball and able to get someone to meet the runner and stop him behind the line of scrimmage.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
41. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He connects with Mims. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. And that is no good. He missed it. And their lead will stay right where it is. That's the danger. They try to sell out and block it. Instead, get the roughing call, and it results in a 1st down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the bootleg, it's Nix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. This a must-stop for this defense, facing 3rd and long. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he's very close to a 1st down, out of bounds right at the marker. Spot is just a little short, so it is 4th down. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Broncos will extend their lead. So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. Jackson now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Titans offense ready to see what they can do. On 1st and 10, Ward. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 35-yard line.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there. Third down coming up. Now it's Ward. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Titans.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down. At their
Throwing, Ward. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Here's Ward. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Trying to hook up with Tyjae Spears coming out of the backfield that time. And it's going to be 4th down. Back to throw is Ward. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So here as the quarterback, you can't take that sack. You have to understand it's 4th down. While you don't want to throw a pick, you've got to get this ball out of your hand and give one of your playmakers a chance to make a play for you and extend this drive on 4th down.
The Titans head coach Brian Callahan there as his guys take over once more. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. Here's Dobbins. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
At the 43-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll give it to Dobbins. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he will have a Broncos 1st down, able to get 8 on 3rd and 5.
That's good.
So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. Diggs gonna keep it on the zone read. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game.
At the 23-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Traditionally, Mike, I'd love to see the draw play come on a more clear and obvious passing down. I don't think this situation necessarily fit. The defense was playing run from the jump, and they're able to tackle him for a loss.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos add on to their lead.
Kicker, defense.
So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. 2nd and 11. So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.